Hey there, mates. You're back again, I see. Or maybe you're new here. Either way, welcome. We hope you find these tidbits wicked fascinating for you. Right, let's go. More than a coincidence? Mark Twain was born shortly after Halley's Comet appeared in 1835, and he famously said, "I came in with Halley's Comet in 1835. It is coming again next year, and I expect to go out with it." He, indeed, passed away the day after the comet's closest approach to Earth in 1910. The term nightmare originally referred to a demon or goblin that sat on people's chests while they slept, causing bad dreams. The mare part comes from the Old English mare, meaning a goblin. The safety pin was invented by Walter Hunt in 1849. He created it to pay off a $15 debt and sold all of his rights to the invention for $400, a decision that cost him significant future earnings. The world's most expensive ice cream sundae, the Golden Opulence Sundae, is available at Serendipity 3 in New York City. It costs $1,000 and includes Tahitian vanilla ice cream, edible gold leaf, and caviar. A little too rich for my taste, if you ask me. In Sufism, the mystical branch of Islam, the practice of whirling dances performed by dervishes, members of a Muslim religious order, is a form of meditation and spiritual devotion aimed at achieving a closer union with God. Dervishes first appeared around the 12th century. Despite being associated with Chinese cuisine, fortune cookies were actually invented in Japan and popularized in the United States. Japanese émigrés to the US in the early 20th century couldn't open Japanese restaurants because Americans didn't want to eat raw fish. So they opened Chinese restaurants because chop suey, chow mein, and egg foo young were in higher American demand. Their fortune cookies also became a popular meal finish.
The very first American football game was played in 1869 between Rutgers University and the College of New Jersey, now known as Princeton. The sport originated by blending the rules of both rugby and soccer, and the game took place in New Brunswick, New Jersey, with an audience of about 100 on hand, according to Rutgers. Would you believe that blue lobsters exist? They're quite rare, though, so much so that the probability of a blue lobster is widely touted as being 1 in 2 million. These lobsters are so colored because of a genetic abnormality that causes them to produce more of a certain protein than others, resulting in the pigment responsible for the normal red-orange color in lobsters. Here's one few people likely know. The name America comes from the Latin version of Italian explorer Amerigo Vespucci's first name, Americus. If you did know that, then kudos to your high school history teacher. Interestingly, Vespucci, after exploring the Americas, realized and asserted that the lands Columbus discovered in 1492 were a separate continent and not part of Asia as previously believed. In 1507, German cartographer Martin Waldseemüller used the feminine form of Americus, America, to match the Latinized names of other continents, just like Europa and Asia. The ancient Romans had a unique tradition of dropping a piece of burnt or toasted bread into their wine to supposedly soften the taste of the wine, and this practice is believed to be the origin of the modern-day toasting ritual. If the wine was considered acidic or bitter, they would add toasted bread to their glasses to improve the flavor. They also did this to symbolize a wish for good health while drinking. So the next time you go to raise a drink in honor or celebration of someone, feel free to skip the bread dunking ritual. Unless your wine tastes a bit bitter too, I suppose. Here's one for all you astronomy enthusiasts. The asteroid Ceres was the very first asteroid discovered on January 1st, 1801, by Italian astronomer Giuseppe Piazzi at the Palermo Astronomical Observatory in Sicily. Piazzi used an instrument called a transit circle, or Ramsden circle, to make the discovery. We might cover that device in another video. As for the asteroid itself, Ceres resides in the main asteroid belt, located between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, and is now classified as a dwarf planet due to its size and shape. How many varieties of apples do you think there are? Any guesses? Well, if you said around 7,500 varieties of apples are grown worldwide, you'd be correct. Yes, 7,500 varieties. Due to climate variation and agriculture, only about 1/3 of these are grown in the United States, and of that group, just around 100 or so are grown commercially. I'm curious now, did you know any of those, or have any comments or questions? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one.